Hello, my name is Fernando Bender. I am the developer manager at Greenfield. Today with our software Wild Horses we'll make the analysis of the prices of Bitcoin quoted in United States dollars for 4th November next Sunday. What we see here is that the prices once more have breached horizontally the downward trend channel that was framing its prices. That means that this channel is circumstantial, meaning each time it is withdrawn, it is breached again and cannot stand any test of the prices. To make it an effective channel, it should resist the test of the prices and reflect it down or up accordingly to what will it be, an upward trend channel or a downward trend channel. So what we see here is that the horizontal move has predominantly guided the prices. Now I'd like to call the attention for the relation that exists between volumes above the average, which is in this inferior bar colored according to how the current volume is above the average measured in standard deviations. So this is clearly strong volumes compared to recent average, and here we have weak volumes compared to recent average. I do not mean that these recent volumes are lower than volumes 1 year ago. What I mean is that according to that surrounding period, these volumes here were above their average and these volumes here are below or at their average, meaning relatively weaker even if in a higher level. That's it. So what we have seen here is that whenever the volume exceeds the average, the probability that the prices will go up or exceed current levels is very high. And whenever they do converge to the average, the volume, so the prices go to a level that has been identified by us in the beginning of this month as being 6,500. And we will see this precisely here in this graphic when the prices are at 6,500 with a volume within the average. That means that our software was able to identify this, and it does not use neural network, machine learning, deep learning, etc., etc. What it does is it crosses data of prices, volume, process this data and frame them in trends identified by the channels, the relative volumes and price forecasting. Crossing these three data, we were able to read it in this visual information that the prices were converging to $6,500 in the beginning of this month, and that's precisely what's happening with a reducing volatility, meaning they are really converging to that value. We do not see an uptrend because for that to happen, we should see here inferior bar tending to reddish colors, meaning volumes above the average, which is not happening. So that's not an accumulation. An accumulation is characterized by growing volumes and not variation of the prices, so they will breach or up or down according to what the market decides. Okay, so nothing of this is happening. We see that the prices have a possibility to fall. Whenever that happens, they have resisted here within this most visited range in this 23 weeks perspective of this chart, and that has been a bottom for the prices, and we might visit it in this week or in the next 2 weeks as it has done recently as a standard. Okay, however, we expect that they will resist this test, which that's very important to communicate once more to the market that there is a bottom that is strong. By losing this, we still have the chance to visit the bottom of this range in around $6,100. And losing this bottom, then we are strongly back to a downward trend. And even if there will be a bounce back up, we are then on a downtrend and you can expect further lowers. Nothing of this is happening now. However, the possibility that it goes up away from this range might happen if the volume increases, but we can expect that we'll visit it back as soon as the volume fades. So has it done in the previous 20 weeks. Okay, thank you very much. Now we go for the end analysis, which is a direct forecast of the prices, which We expect the prices to be at $6,450 by this next Sunday in an admissible interval from 6,230 to 6,670, and that interval on this range, so to be in the upper hemisphere of this interval or this segment, we need an increase in the volume relative to the average, and normally it will be found in the bottom interval of this segment, which is from 6,450 till 6,230. Okay, but we expect it to resist, if it does so, in the around 6,300. So this will be the range we expect the prices to be even more precise. Thank you for your attention. You can sign up to our YouTube channel. We have a playlist in English that is with videos weekly, okay, release. So you can also sign up to our Telegram channel. The link is here below. You're all welcome. We accept suggestions, we accept comments, and also critics to improve our work. Thank you very much. See you next time.